What a wonderful day. Today, the topic of the vlog will be, other vloggers would say, many people have been asking me, no one has been asking me, but I was asking myself, why don't I use more music in my vlogs? And there are three reasons. First, this is all done on the iPhone. I don't have much music on the iPhone. It's kind of tricky to edit stuff here, so I try to keep it as simple as possible. Second, this is not meant to be, in the first place, entertaining. This is more of a video diary, and I just want it to be real. And if the music is just used to make it more smooth, and it doesn't have any personal meaning in that story, I don't want that to be in my vlog. I'd rather spend time later on looking at my vlog, seeing me think and do stuff. And four, I think music is really often used to cover up a mediocre story. If you have a film and without music it's just boring, you really have a problem. You have to make the film, the story itself, good enough for people to understand what's going on and why it's interesting, and the music is just coming on top. Whereas if I start putting music in, you get sloppy and you put boring images in and say it's okay because of the music. I don't want a single boring image in my vlog. Story is about action. Story is about magic. If you make films without music, you really have to understand. You have to get into the magic of these kinds of moments. And often they're silent. Alright, I've been putting off the last part of my workout. It's not a very pleasant exercise. One-handed push-ups. I mean...
Mach ihn 20 Mal.
Ja.
Mit einer Hand.
Ich kann noch nicht mal ein.
As always, I have a couple of minutes because I'm a little early for work, and I just want to dedicate those minutes to my dress today. Also, I think I want to talk a little more in future vlogs about Lajvanti, my beautiful ride.
So I just convinced someone else to join me on this 30-day storytelling challenge, at least for one day. My new friend Fabian over there is in this moment telling people he just met a story or listening to a story. How did it go?
It went pretty well.
Did you tell or did they tell?
First I asked them to tell and then I told.
Wonderful. What did you talk about?
They first told me about the fact that they had a very deep conversation today about social work in general.
Wonderful.
And then I told them that I'm currently working on a volunteering project for refugees and a job coaching project, and then they said that they're actually also involved with refugees, and it was quite nice.
It was a fun day. They liked the idea that I proposed yesterday, and I'm now charged with implementing it. The first step is to write a storyboard, but I have never written a storyboard before. I've only made films, so I kind of skipped that step and just made a teaser film. Two last things for today's vlog. There are new seats in the metro in Berlin. And second, this is something I was reminded of by the seats. The new iPhone is out, iPhone 7. And it's a dream for a filmmaker like me. I need that iPhone. It's got two lenses, one telephoto and one macro lens. I think I have to spend $1,000 because I need the one with 256 GB. My phone is always running out. Look what I found here. Annalisa Lineback. All the way from Missouri. And she's a very talented young artist, painter. She does quite mind-reveling paintings. some people actually reported having lost their minds after looking at her paintings. Rings a bell?